With all the flat earth videos I've been making, I get the same question over and over again about lunar eclipses. How is a lunar eclipse possible on a flat earth? I covered this topic before on my previous channel, but I want to go into a little bit more detail with this one. First off, let's take a look at the phony baloney ball earth. And this is a supposed lunar eclipse with this model. As you can see, the top portion of the moon should be illuminated and the bottom portion should be darkened. Just another image just representing the supposed orbit of the moon around the so-called ball earth. Now, take a look here. Again, the top portion should be illuminated, the bottom portion darkened. At this angle, this perspective, again, the bottom portion should be darkened, the top should be illuminated. Now, let's look at this video. Actually, I have two videos that I want to show recorded the same day from two separate locations, two different states. One from New Mexico and another from Illinois. First off, let's take a look at the footage right here from just north of Santa Fe, New Mexico, looking towards Los Alamos. For a better perspective, let's take a look here at the map. Again, just for reference, for Santa Fe, so again, just north, so it's the angle you're looking at right here. And as you can see, the upload date was December 10th, 2011. Okay, let's take a look at the actual footage itself. Start from the very start, from the very beginning. Talks about phenomena. Let me back up here a little bit, actually. Let me pause here. Talks about the phenomenon of this eclipse. It's called the Selenelion event. Now let's take a look. Go to this part right here. Now take a look at this time lapse of this moon, where both the sun, again, this is the sunrise, the sun and the moon are both above the horizon. Look at the top portion of the moon. It's darkened. Again, going back, put pause here for a second. Going back to this model, top portion should be illuminated, of course, and the bottom portion darkened. And you're not getting that. You're getting the exact opposite. Okay? Play this again so you understand what's taking place here. So this definitely proves this is not caused by the so-called ball earth. See this? It's clear as day. So for all those people saying the lunar eclipse debunks the flat earth, you're completely wrong. I'm going to let this video play once again. Just look at all this footage and realize the most important aspect that this is during the sunrise. Okay? And there you go. Now, taking a look here, I showed this before with this guy here in Illinois. Okay? Take a look at this footage once again. Basically the same exact day. Like I said, the same exact day. And they get the same exact results.
6:30 in the morning. It's about 18 degrees out here, and we're standing on top of Cahokia Mounds, just east of St. Louis. Behind me is a full moon, which will soon be going into a full lunar eclipse as it sets, kind of a rare experience. While at the same time behind us, the sun is already beginning to rise. So it's going to be a very interesting and beautiful experience. So it's about 6:55, and as you can see, we're a little bit brighter out here. You can see the shadow creeping across the moon. It's a little hard to see, I'm sure, in the camera, but here you can see clearly. It's about a third of the way covered. The moon is starting to turn nice and orange. Over my right shoulder, you can see downtown St. Louis in the nice early morning sun, which is getting very bright. The eastern horizon behind us. It's practically day here. Yeah, we still have the moon out. It's slowly eclipsing. And it's still cold. Okay, so it's now about 7:04 a.m. and over my shoulder you probably cannot see anything, but through the stacks of the refinery back there, we can just barely make out a little bit of the moon left. It's about 2/3 the way covered with Earth shadow, and it's turning a sort of pale orange, pinkish color. But with the bright morning sun coming up, there's not much. Not enough contrast to be able to see the moon there. We can still see it just a little bit. What I find very interesting is I was expecting the shadow to come upward across the moon as it would go down and it would pass into shadow, and actually it's going the other way around.
There you go. This is because the indoctrination from the school system. People just blindly accept and believe what the textbooks say. He's just trying to piece it all together. Again, trying to rationalize everything so it fits along with what science says, which is an absolute lie. Again, science book, the school books, the Freemasons that put it all together, it's all about duality, the exact opposite of what we're told. Everything is the exact opposite of the actual truth that we're taught in the school system. Nothing but lies.
Around the Earth, it's moving farther up, even though the sun's light is actually coming from over there. It's actually coming underneath the Earth. So
no, it's not. The sun is not coming. The sunlight is not coming from underneath the Earth. Give me a break. Again, just trying to rationalize why it's not adding up to the science books.
So if you imagine, the sun is here, the Earth is here, and the moon is back here, and this light was coming under the Earth.
But how can that be? You just showed yourself the sun is above the horizon. So again, he makes absolutely no sense trying to explain this. Sad. It's very sad. People can't get off the lights. Instead of saying, you know what we were taught doesn't add up, doesn't make sense, what's going on here? They can't do it. Because then you're considered crazy. You can't go there. That's exactly what's taking place.
But the moon must be rotating around even though we're turning, so it looks like the moon is going down. It's kind of an optical illusion. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, an illusion.
So the sun is scheduled to set at 7:08. I'm sorry.
The only illusion is what you're taught in the school system. There you go once again. Top portion is darkened, and the bottom portion is illuminated. And with this video clip, again from New Mexico, there's no narration for this video. Can't explain this. Science cannot explain this. Again, let's take a look here at what space.com has to say about this occurring. Space.com's website. Scroll down. See what it says here. Interesting skywatchers should attempt to see the solar eclipse of the moon and the rising sun simultaneously. The little used name for this effect is called Selenelion, a phenomenon that is celestial geometry says cannot happen. So there you go. They say it cannot happen. Why can it happen? Of course, because we don't live on a ball Earth. Now, taking a look at all these images provided by NASA over the years of the supposed ball Earth. Of course, I've covered this many times. None of this adds up with 2012 in North America, the United States. Look how large it looks, look how big it looks in relation to the other so-called ball Earths. So what I'm getting at is this. For all those that try to debunk the flat Earth, before you even try to debunk the flat Earth, prove your ball Earth. And you can't, because all NASA has ever given us, again, is nothing but fakery. This is the foundation of your belief, and your foundation is crumbling when this is all you can provide. Complete joke, complete insult when you believe this is, this is legitimate or this is real evidence or proof of anything. So once again, before you even start a debate on the flat Earth versus ball Earth, you got to prove your ball Earth. Till then, you have no debate. Just take a look at these images of the moon during the day. Obviously, the moon is not in deep space. If the moon was in deep space, this wouldn't happen. You wouldn't see the moon during the daytime. Clearly within Earth's so-called atmosphere. How clear can it be? If you still believe in the lies of science, stuck on stupid, not be able to see with your own eyes that again, there's no way the supposed moon is 238,000 miles away. And you can see the blue on the moon within. Let's take a look at this image here. You can see the dark spots on the moon, the dark areas on the moon, I should say. And during the day, you see the blue. They're just images, static images, but let's take a look at this footage as I shown before. Take a look at what's going on here. You can clearly see, once again, this is going to prove, without a shadow of a doubt, we live on a flat Earth under a dome. As I shown before, I'm going to get a little bit of a close-up of this footage once again from this P900 digital camera. Let's fast forward a little bit here. Again, you can see the transparency right through the moon. It's the blue sky you're seeing behind the moon without a shadow of a doubt. Move up a little bit more here, and there you go. Okay, you want to explain this for all those that believe that the moon is 238,000 miles away? See what you're looking at here? The moon is semi-transparent. But again, going back to this image, see the dark areas. You're looking at the dark sky through the moon. just as I showed here, the blue sky through the moon. 100%, without a shadow of a doubt. This proves the flat Earth, and once again, everything is within the firmament. Now, people talk, I should mention this as well. I mentioned this before. I get this question asked almost daily. What about meteorites that fall to Earth? Understand, everything again is within the dome, within the firmament. And that's falling down, as it states in the Bible. Stars fall to the Earth, and this is what basically happens. That thing goes through the dome, waters above, like the Bible states. Very simple. Once again, once you understand this simple image right here, will prove without a shadow of a doubt that the moon is not 238,000 miles away. It's definitely within the so-called atmosphere. Again, this moon itself, during the daytime, proves we live on a flat Earth within the firmament. And also, like I stated in my previous video, what's the deal when we get a moon during the daytime? Of course, the sun and moon at the same time. What does the other side of the supposed ball Earth get? The sun and the moon basically circle around the flat Earth, just like a clock. This is exactly what you're seeing.